Good afternoon, Cigar Review 105. I've got Drew Estate's Undercrown, a really popular cigar, and for good reason. Fast facts on it: 5-inch 54 ring gauge, made in Nicaragua. It's got this beautiful San Andreas wrapper, which I'll talk on in just a minute. But first, the cigar review. It's excellent. Oftentimes when I review these cigars, I smoke one or two. I've smoked, maybe 10 of these in the past few weeks, and I really do like them. And having smoked 10, I have a much better kind of grasp of what they're like, aside from just having one. And they're great. They're really consistent. Every single one I've had has been great. They burn really evenly. They draw really well. They're just great cigars. And from a taste perspective, they knock it out of the park. The strong notes that really come through to me would be toast, chocolate, almost like a almond marzipan type taste. And I can really get some, probably, honestly, strong coriander in there as well. But the point is that they've got a lot going on. And a lot of times cigars like this are either just heavy dark notes or really light, and this mixes it up. It's got both. It's got the chocolate, the dark spice, and then it comes in with some of the lighter almonds and coriander and things like that. So from a perspective of the cigar, it's fantastic. All of them I've had have been good. None of them have had problems with drawing, with lighting, with anything else. A little bit more about this brand, for those of you that don't know. So Drew Estates is not a historic, long-standing cigar brand. They were started by two self-professed frat boys, I think in the World Trade Center Towers in New York. They, just decided to start a cigar company. They ended up going to Nicaragua and making it, right? They have now a 94,000 square foot factory, making like 96,000 hand-rolled cigars, I think a year or day. I think it's a year. But anyways, that's a lot. That's a lot of cigars. And they've been really successful. In 2017, this Undercrown, but the Churchill version, was number 25 in the world, according to Cigar Aficionado. So they've done well. And they've had other cigars that have made the top 25 list as well. And what they've done is kind of weird. They have various, I would call them, levels of quality to their cigars. So, the Liga Privadas, they're excellent, right? They're really good cigars, world class. These are good. And then they've got weird stuff. They've got these sweetened cigars, one-offs, just novelty stuff. And last week I was in my cigar store talking to my tobacconist about Drew Estates. And he said, when they first came out, what they were doing is they were getting just crap tobacco, leftover tobacco from 1,000 different sources. They didn't have, one farm producing it, no puros. So they're getting tobacco from everywhere, which results in wildly inconsistent cigars. And so Drew Estate sat back and said, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to make, sweetened cigars, fire-cured cigars, things like the Sweet Jane and, the ones that they called the Three Bitches. And that paid off, right? Now they've made buckets of money doing that and been wildly successful. Again, this is according to what my cigar guy said. It was kind of hard verifying that on the internet, but he is by far the most knowledgeable person on cigars I've ever met, so he's probably right. Probably heard it from one of them himself. But again, it's fantastic. It's got the San Andreas wrapper, which is a wrapper that is made in the San Andreas Valley in Mexico, in the Veracruz region. Cool climate, humid breezes makes for really nice wrappers, something that a lot of the Maduros are using. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's Cigar Review 105, Drew Estate Undercrown. Nothing negative to say about it at all. It's a fantastic cigar, and it's not expensive. At this price, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It'd be hard to come up with things off the bat that are a lot better than it in this price range. So if you're looking for a complex cigar, it's not too big, burns well, draws well, all that, get you some Drew Estates Undercrown and you will be happy. Buy rating from me. it's always, if you've had this, which I imagine a lot of you have, let me know what you think.